In rowing, the eights are meant to be the blue ribboned event at any regatta, and usually it's the eights that generate the most excitement. At more than £10,000 for a top quality boat, there's a lot more to it than you might think at first sight. With a closer look, here's Dan.
A racing 8. It's the biggest and the fastest of the racing boats, and it's about 60 foot long. And at 220 pounds or 15 stone, which is incredibly light when you think that it's got to carry a cox and 8 rowers who between them weigh over 3/4 of a ton.
Get up, 2-3.
These days, boats are made less often of wood and more from a mixture of plastic and carbon-reinforced materials such as Kevlar.
Pitch plates.
The aluminium riggers, which support the oars in the gates, are also obliged to take an awful lot of punishment, on average about 34 strokes every minute of their working lives. We use sliding seats to get the maximum benefit of the big leg muscles. The rowers' feet fit into shoes which are screwed to the footplate, but are flexible to allow ease of movement. Every crew member, though working very much as part of a team, also has specific responsibilities. In the stern is the smallest and the 9th man in the boat, the cox, and he has to steer and negotiate the course without upsetting the running of the boat. The cox, as well as being the eyes of the crew and completely in charge, also has to relay the race plan and tell the crew the latest information. Information like the rating and position in the race via an electronic rating meter, which tells him how many strokes a minute they're rowing at, and a microphone and a speaker system that's wired throughout the boat. Facing the cox is the stroke, picked for his tough racing instinct, tactical sense and rowing rhythm, and he sets the pace for the men further up the boat. Behind him is 7, who picks up that vital rhythm and translates it for the rowers on his side, the bow side of the boat. These two must work in the closest harmony, and the 7 often adds occasional grunts of encouragement, advice or abuse as he thinks fit. Next is 6, who leads the 4-man engine room, the biggest and most powerful rowers in the boat, who reinforce with brute strength the rhythm laid down by the stern pair.
20 strokes.
The bow pair, 2 and bow, are generally a little lighter and quicker athletes with fast reflexes. They help to lift the boat and keep it running. The catch, where the blades enter the water at the full forward reach of the body and slide, must be hard, accurate and fast.
Right,
to get the best out of the drive phase through the stroke, you have to coordinate the push down with the big quadricep muscles in the thighs with the opening of the back and the pull through with the arms. At the finish, the oar handles are dropped down to extract the blade cleanly from the water, and the recovery is a moment of rest, where the crew glides forward on their seats for the next stroke, allowing the boat to run smoothly underneath them. The trick is to keep the bows of the boat running evenly throughout the stroke cycle, without it checking and dipping at the catch or at the end of the stroke. They also have to keep the boat from rolling from side to side. Uneven blade work unbalances and slows the boat. The oars also have to be parallel throughout the cycle, or once again, speed will be lost. Now that's good there, that's British rowing at its best.